Good morning, friends. Cheryl here with inkedpulp, and I'm back with another art before breakfast. Whoa, we got Angela here. Hi, I'm so glad you were able to come back and join us. I know you've had a lot going on. Hoping to be able to hang out. It's 5:22. Um, Hugs and hellos to all. Well, welcome, Angela. We've missed you and we're happy that you're back to hang with us. I know it's awful early for you, so I appreciate you getting up early. Um, I just lost my train of thought. What day is today? Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. I just realized I have a show at the end of next week, so I have like a week and a half to get ready, and I desperately need to make some inventory. So I am going to be heads down working on that. That is going to be my number one priority for the next. I'm still going to do art before breakfast, but as soon as I'm done here, I'm heading to the metal studio because I need stuff. Hi, Big Mama. Hey, Mimi. I know. I was chatting with Angela the other day, and she said she just had so much going on in her life, and I said, I passed on the message that the girls were asking about her and saying that they missed her. And so she came to hang out with us, and I'm so happy. So, you guys, I found this box as I've been cleaning up, this little cigar box. And when I opened it up, I found all of these little goodies. And I thought, oh, we can play with some of this stuff today. Just tons of stuff in here. And then I've got some other little things in my little metal containers here. I've got these little round thingy bobbies. I've got some tickets, boxes of goodies. I know. I've got these tickets. These are my Timmy Littles, and then I have more in my other. I got a stamp in there. That goes in the other box. I've got a little box of Timmy Little stuff. I've got a whole bunch of stamps. So we've got all those things, and I still have my other Timmy Littles here. I just don't have enough room in that box to put them all in. So before I get started, oh, hi, Cheryl. We're going to play in this box of goodies. I mean, there's just, I don't even know when I put this together. It's just been sitting on my shelf. You guys, I have so much stuff. It's not even funny. Oh, and I found my little tin box of words. I want to make a quick announcement. Some of you saw the email that I sent. I know. I know. I have little boxes of stuff all over the place, but it's kind of fun because I can go shopping in my own craft room. I want to make a quick announcement, and I sent out an email about it to those of you who are on my email list. And if you're not on my email list and you would like to be, please email me at inkedpulp@gmail.com and I'll put you on my email list. I do special announcements. Especially going forward with my sales, I'll be notifying via email and messenger. So the live sales, I've been struggling with them lately because I think people are just worn out with live sales. And there's like three or four going on at the same time, and people get frustrated. I saw that, Mimi. Thank you very much. Um, People get frustrated that they try to claim something and they can't because of their lag. And it takes a lot of time. I mean, for you to sit through a sale, it's 2, 3 hours of your time. It's 2, 3 hours of my time. And so I've decided to try something different. And then also I have shows coming up all the way through October, one a month. So I'm going to be real busy with my shows as well. So what I've decided to do is move for the short term to video sales. We might have some special holiday live sales, when it gets closer to the holidays. Can you believe we're talking about the holidays? Um, but I'm going to move to video sales where I will record a sales. A lot of you have been to my video sales before. I'll record a video and I'll have lot numbers on everything. And then you can respond via a message or a comment on that video, which also gets you entry into the end of the month drawing for comments, by the way, and tell me what you would like. That way you can shop at your own leisure. You don't have to be there at a specific time. And that's the other thing. If it's a live sale, if you're not there right at that time, then you miss out on the sale or a lot of the good stuff anyway. So what I'm going to do is record video sales. And my video sales are usually 20 to 30 minutes long. They're not super long because all I have to do is go through and show stuff. And then you can claim what you want. Haven't quite figured out how to handle offer ups yet, but right now I'll just do flat price things. I will announce 24 hours ahead of time. I'll say video sale is going live and it's going to be fabrics or laces or whatever it's going to be is going to go live tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, and I'll send a link to it. And well, if I can, if it's not, I don't know if I can send a link if it's just scheduled, but anyway, I'll work that out. So you'll get a link so you'll know if you really want to be there right when it goes live to claim, if you think there's stuff in there that you're really going to want, you can be there right when it goes live. If you want to wait and shop later, you can do that too. And then I will respond with a comment to let you know if you got your item or not. I will post one, maybe two a week. And you can shop that way. Now billing, I think based on all the feedback I've gotten, I'm gonna send invoices twice a month. I don't know that I'll ship twice a month. So here's what I'm thinking. I'll invoice you at the middle of the month just for your items, no shipping. The invoice at the end of the month will include the stuff you bought at the end of the month plus shipping for everything for the whole month. And then you can pay the shipping then and I'll ship it out. If you want your stuff right away, you can let me know and I'll do shipping on the middle of the month too. But that's what I'm thinking is the best for everybody. So you're not letting things pile up for 4 weeks and get in over your head. I heard that comment a lot. You don't invoice often enough. We end up sticker shock when we finally get our invoice. And I've been there. Oops, I'm sorry. I'm trying to deal with this cord here. And so anyway, we'll try it, but I think that's what I'm going to do because, I just think it makes a lot of sense for everybody. And the feedback has been very positive. Most people say, yes, I like that. I think people are just getting burnt out on all these live sales. So the last thing is that if you responded to my email, I said I would put a little extra goodie in your in your box for your next shipment. And Mimi, that little thing you asked me about, if you could buy it, that will be your freebie for answering the email. And your box is already packed up and gone. So for the next one, I'll put it in your box for the next one. If you're not on my email list, let me know and I can send you a copy of that email that explains everything. But that's what I'm going to do for the foreseeable future. And I hope that's good with everybody. We'll see how it works. All right, let's move on and get started having fun. All right, so I found this box of goodies. I already have one thing I think I want to try. I have all these I think these are little offcuts. Look at that big bird. I have all these little offcuts. I have these little tiny tags. I have little birds in little circles. And then I found all of these. I thought we could make some little journaling cards out of these. Ooh, Found that picture of that guy. So these are all just little journaling cards. These are all the little tags that I found. I actually used, no, it was a different one. I used a little tag recently. There's just a piece of paper. Ooh, found that. I've got some things that I've already sewed around for bases. Oh, there's a little bird. There's just all kinds of, there's bird tags. All kinds of stuff in here. So we will play with what's in here. Oh, and look at these, you guys. I want to do a couple of these, or at least one. These are poems, Beauty and the Beast, Barefoot Days, different color. The Wind in a Frolic, it's a poem, Spring Magic, and Water Lilies. So with a fairy on it. It's like we could even color that using our techniques that we learned the other night with coloring in images. So that's all that we have to work with. I have one that I was playing with before I went live that I think I want to do first. And then I'll call on you guys to help me out. And I've got this, Mimi, I saw your comment. No, it's I said I'd give a freebie out for, I made that so long ago. It's a little, it was the little round enamel piece that I had for the little orange enamel piece when I was making dangles, and Mimi loved the orange, so it's no big deal. That's been sitting for years, couple years. And we still have this stuff that we can use. So let's get started. All right, I have this. And then I want my, let's see what I did with my vintage photo. That could be a challenge because I was moving all my inks around to have my, oh, there it is. Okay. And I like having this tile on here. So here's what I was thinking. I was thinking this little postcard, and this could be just a tiny little journaling card. I was going to ink this up. And then these are going to be real simple, you guys. I'm not going to go overboard. I like making simpler ephemera. And then when I go to use it, if I want to add more, I can make it fit the journal a little more. But I want to do this, and then I want to pick one of these little birds. Let's see which one I like the best. Oh, I like that one. That's one it is. So I was going to put this little bird on here, maybe with a little cheesecloth behind it, or lace or something. And then I was going to take one of, where'd they go? One of these little papers that I have. There's one. I have a bunch of them in here that have writing on them. And tear a piece of that. Let's see if we like that. I don't know if I will or not. Hey, Angela. Are you back? You said be right back. Hi, Kelly. So I'm just playing with a box of goodies that I got. So that kind of matches. Let's ink this up. And tell me what you think of that behind there, and a little cheesecloth here, and then you've got the postcard thing up here. Well, my cheesecloth is really white. go. We'll just dip it in the vintage photo a little bit and see what we can get there. I don't want to put a lot of water on my desk right now. Okay, good enough. Now, what did I do? I had my little scissors out this morning and I put them up top so I wouldn't misplace them. Dyeing paper, doing laundry. Ugh. Oh, good. I'm glad you're spending some time with us. I know time is precious. We don't all have a lot of it. And I wish, oh, Big Mama, I have a surprise coming for you. And don't try to twist Mimi's arm because she knows what it is. What did I do with those little scissors? Good night, I have a capacity to lose things. All right, let's just use these they're textured scissors, but that's okay. Are they in the goodie box? I don't think so. I don't think so, but you know it wouldn't be a video from me if I didn't lose something. I just had them before we went live. Because I was like, put these scissors somewhere where you're not going to lose them because you're going to need them. I thought I put them on the shelf right here at the edge of my desk, but I don't see them there. I don't see any of my scissors here. All right, so let's see. Let's see if we put this, and I might pick a different flower, something that has a little more pink in it, maybe. Maybe that's too much. Meh, I don't like that. Something that's got like maybe this one that has just a little more pink in it. What do you guys think about that for something just very simple? Little cheesecloth. You're usually over there by the laptop where I've been fussy cutting when I need them. Oh my gosh. You like that? All right, let's put it down. Just something simple and easy. I don't want to overdo it. Don't want to overthink it. I just, you know, when you have a lot of pockets and you just need stuff to fill them in, that's what I'm thinking here. Just pockets that need to be filled in, and you have all these little things. One of these days, I'm going to need to get out my box of finished ephemera and show you guys all the stuff that's in it because it's pretty amazing. Let me get my Fabri-Tac here. Whoops, you know what I forgot to do first was ink around it, and I got to do that. Not good if it doesn't have ink on it. Did Big Mama leave us? There we go. All right, does it need anything more? Do we need to put a little word over here? Or down here, maybe? Or maybe a little Timmy piece? How about joyful? And that's stamped in the red. It kind of matches. How about that? I like it. And then we can be done with this one and move on to a new one. Look at that. And we're only 19 minutes in, and I took a good 10 minutes explaining the new sale format. So we're doing well on time. All right. And then we'll just put joyful. There it is. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that a fun little card? And if I want to put something more at the top or down here at the bottom, I could put a little piece of lace or whatever when she might have. That's what happened last time. So there's that one done. All right, what should we do next? Should we do one of these little cards? Should we do one of these like poems? Do you guys have a preference, or you just want me to pick something? I've also got, like, this has a little squirrel on it, and it's all sewed. We could, I don't know that I'd put much on that. Maybe some lace or something. Same with that one. That's got a focal on it. I got this one with a little snail. Help me out, you guys. Let's pick something to work on. I've got all these little tiny tags. And I'm planning to use those as like dangles. The squirrel or the snail. Okay. There's the snail. There's the squirrel. Let me set these aside. Set these aside. That's too big for that. Let's do this one. And you know what I want to do with this one is, since I've got black thread around it, I want to take my Stabilo. This is not a water pencil, but I just want to draw some sketchy lines around him to make him stand out a little bit. And they're just little sketchy lines. Nothing real dark. But if he's going to be our focal, then we need to have him kind of stand out a little bit. All right, and then down here, and around his eyes. What do you guys think about that? I don't like that right there after I put it down. Oh! Hey, Mike! I don't want that there. All right, what do you think about that? Sketchy little guy, but we've enhanced him with a little bit of pencil. Again, just some sketchy marks, nothing major. And then I also have down here this little mushroom that we could enhance. I could even put a sticker over that. I don't know if we need to, if we enhance it a little, maybe some color. All right, what do you guys think of that? Got it. And then we can put something up at the top. All right. Chew on your deck. My dog keeps most of them away from our... It's too much the same. How about if we put a brad and put a little ticket up there. And we could put some more stuff behind the ticket. Some of these are too close in color. Could do that and then put something on there. Definitely needs something behind it. Cheryl, I was watching your video the other day and I loved it. If you guys haven't seen Cheryl's video about, oh, I think that's got to be the one. And then we'll put stuff behind it. Her index cards using Tim Holtz stuff. It was fabulous. I loved those. I loved watching you. I miss hearing your voice, and I understand why you don't do it, but I do miss hearing your voice. All right. Is that too matchy-matchy? I guess if we put something behind it, it'll be okay. Ooh, how about a piece of this? Oh my gosh, Mimi, it was great. How about if we tack that on there with yeah, she does choose. Although I have to tell you, I'm the kind of person that if I can't hear a voice, I usually turn off the music. Do you guys like that? I think it's too matchy-matchy. I just think it needs some contrast. What about that? And we'll tack that down, and then we can still put some other stuff around it. What do you guys think about that? A good start? Coffee envelopes done. Oh. I'm gonna go with that green. And I gotta get my brads out here. Oh, these are eyelets. I think I am going to do an eyelet because I can also hang something from it. Yeah, I like it with the color too. It was too blah the other way. Too blasé. All right, let's. Do you like it with the paper behind it? The rust paper? I do. Yeah. I think we're on the big one. Yep. All right, there's that. And then we can find some Timmy Littles. And, ooh, we could put a stamp on there. There's that bird stamp I had. There's that bird stamp. We could put him in there. I don't like that red in it, though. Let's look at some Timmy Littles. I'm channeling my Cheryl energy. She did such a good job with the little stuff. Oh, there's some that have mushrooms, which we have on here. We may want a different color. I'm just going to dump these out so I can see them all. And I do have some things with different colors in here. Oh, look at this one. That one sort of pulls in this color here. And then we could put nope, I don't like that. Maybe the mushrooms there. Bye, Kelly. So how about this so far? And oh, I've also got these little round pieces. There's a number 7 we could put. That number doesn't go well there. You can't tell what it is. How about a number 8 over there? Help me out here, Cheryl. What else do I need in here? Some more color. Do I need 3 little things sticking out here? Maybe this one over here. 2 up there, 1 down there, and a number. You like that? This whole layout is good? Because if it is, I'm going to start inking up and putting stuff down. And I didn't glue that tag down, but the eyelet holds it in place, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. My little metal nib that goes on the end of this to squirt from, it fell down inside the bottle and I can't find it in there. So I'm going to have to, I have a bunch of these bottles. I'm going to have to get them out and transfer this. I like these little bottles to work with, but this one, I was just using it. Come on. It don't want to come out. Maybe that metal nib is blocking it. I don't think so, though. It doesn't feel like it. It just don't want to come out. So I will put just a little bit. I don't want to put glue stick. I'm just really leery of glue stick lately. Okay, there's number 8. And get all these littles. Something at the bottom, like down here. Okay. Maybe we could put, oh, that's too matchy-matchy down there. Okay, let's see what we put down here in the bottom left. I'm looking at my, ooh, that's too big. I'm looking at my stamps here to see if there's anything that looks like it would fit. There's a little stamp, or we could find another little Timmy piece. I loved how you went through your Timmy pieces and just sort of picked stuff up and glued it on. I loved watching you. Here's a little tiny butterfly. No, don't want that. Butterflies need to be up in the air. There's one that says collect, and I could put it cattywampus. What do you think about that? Oops, you can't see it. Let me get up here. So what about that being cattywampus down there? And I could put a few fibers behind it. I could get some dark thread like I have here on the side let me do this. I'm going to pull this forward a little so I don't. Let me find a little bit of black thread. And we'll stick that behind the there. How about we do that? Let's put a little dab of glue. And let me get this thread all bunched up the way I need it. No pieces sticking out. And we'll just put that down there. And then, okay, come on in, little guy. I want you inside. There we go. Need to move it up a little bit. I'm seeing yes. I'm not sure what you're saying yes to, but I'm assuming it's what I'm doing here. So I'm going with it. All right. Let's. You didn't ink stuff up, did you, Cheryl? You just put it down. I was noticing that. I have a hard time not inking because then it doesn't seem like it stands out from the page. Okay, here we go. There, we've got that down there, and that matches that. And then, let's see, I was going to put this. Ooh, lots of Fabri-Tac came squirting out. I was going to put this up here. And then this one. So you see, I got inspiration from you. All right, is that enough, or do I need to put this one? Do I need to have 3 on this side? I think that looks too much to me. Unless I put it over the top. Maybe just put it in that corner. What do you think about that? Should we put that in the corner or just leave it off, Cheryl? Yeah, the 2, but now yeah, I agree. The 3 over there wasn't good, but what about here or maybe under here on the 8? So you have 2, so then you have a triangle of stuff. What about that? On the corner, okay. Then we don't really have the I know the whole triangle thing is supposed to be pleasing to the eye. What about on that corner? And then we still have, I don't know. I'm kind of liking it underneath, personally. It seems to have more harmony to me this way. What do you think, Cheryl? Put it by the 8. Yeah, I agree. I think that's where it needs to go. But I'm not going to put it up on the corner. I don't know why, just because. I'm going to put it down here like this. All right. Now, I have another one in here, but I had a bulb pen sitting out here. I don't know where it went. So we'll just take one from here. And if I put a bulb pin up here at the corner, I could dangle a little piece of fabric, a little piece of lace, a little anything up there. I think a little piece of fun little lace might be good. If we just, oh, my scissors are gone. Hang on, I gotta go get another pair of bigger scissors. Here are my regular scissors, and they were sitting over on the printer. Imagine that. How'd they get there? How about we just take a little piece of lace and put it on that bulb pin, grungy lace that is. I want it to go this way. You're the expert at some of this stuff. We all have our things that we're really good at, right? And that's what makes it such a fun thing doing these group projects because, whoops, that didn't stay closed. Come on. There we go. What about just a little piece of grungy lace hanging off of it? You guys like that? How's that piece? Yay, nay, need anything more? I like it with the little bit of outlining on the squirrel because you can really see that he's the focal point down there. Okay. That one's done. Let's do another one. What shall we do? Let's do one of these little guys. I've got all sorts of patterns and ooh. We got this guy too. These guys. Hang on a sec. I've got some other this has got silver around it, but that doesn't really go with that. That's not very grungy. I don't really have anything big enough in my little grungy box to put those guys on. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. All right, we'll save those guys for another time. Okay, let's pick out one of these. I know, I do too. I'm just not sure what to put it on. I suppose I could cut it down a little bit. I like it too. Then we've got the snail picture. Should we put it on there sideways on the snail, or does it not go with the snail and the... Because I'd want it to go sideways. What do you think about that? The colors aren't exactly... It's not what I would do, but that doesn't mean it's not good. I don't know with that little snail. Yeah, I could cut the guys down. Let's... Because I like that picture too, and there's this other little sort of frame around it. I'm not cutting it down a whole lot, but maybe enough to... hang on, let me cut it. There's another... I don't want to cut this bottom part off because that, you know, tells about where it was photographed. So let's see if this is enough to put on one of... It covers up the border, but there's one with a wider border. Ooh, if I took a little off the top, those guys would fit in there straight. They wouldn't go in Well, they could go catty corner because they could, hang on, let me take off the top of these guys. They could go like that. What do you guys think of that? It's a pinky color, but that's all right. What do you think about that? I kind of like it. I don't really have anything with, well, let's look at this one. So we got the pink. This is a brown and green. Or I've got this light green. Ooh, I think that's my favorite. I don't like this one. Definitely don't want this one. So here's your choices, girls. We've got this one, and I would put it crooked on there. Okay, so that's got the greens and the, yeah, I like it to the side. And then I've got this one, not thrilled with this because it's got a pink background. I actually don't like it at all. And then I've got this one. It's also got some pink on it. You know what? I think I have answered my own question. I like this one. I'm making the executive decision. I need to cut a little bit off of this top because I think where these came from was a pad of paper. Yeah, that one. I agree. I had a pad of like 12 by 12 and all these little cards, like there was one whole sheet that had all these and I just cut them out and, you know, put them away. You know, I don't get as many pieces done when I'm working, you know, group like this, but I like it so much better because we all get to collaborate and, you know, talk about what looks good, what doesn't look good. But I agree, this is the one. All right, let's ink him up, or these guys up. Was that a die that you had, Cheryl, with the hole? It was a almost like a tag eye, or did you go back in and punch those holes with a hole punch? Okay, there's that. Now, I've got some of these tickets in here that we could use. This might be too matchy-matchy on this one. You can tell I gravitate to the same colors all the time. There's a ticket up there we could use. Maybe. Maybe not. This one's got a little more text on it. Let's see what this one looks like. It was a die. I loved those pieces. I would love to know if you could like text me or email me what that die was, if there's a name on it or something, because I really liked that die. There, I like that better. All right, so there's a little ticket. Let's see, what else do we need on here? Not that stamp, not that stamp. Let's see what I've got in my Timmy Littles. There's a little postage. Put that right down there. Or maybe we need something with more color down there. I'm starting to talk low again. When I start talking to myself, I start talking really quiet. And like Cheryl said, she forgets to talk when she's doing the videos. Maybe that guy goes out there like that, that little. Just layer it up. I know, that's what I'm working on here. Just layer it up. Just pick little pieces and layer it up. And what about the rest of you? What do you think, Mimi? What do you think? Who else is here? Angela. Maybe Angela may not have come back after she said be right back. Mike, Kelly left. We've got 6 in here. So, oh, and Big Mama. She must have had a phone call. What do y'all think? You liking what I'm doing here? Let's put a little one. Here I'm dumping everything out. That's the first thing I do when I finish. Don't know if I like that there, but maybe down there in the corner. I do like that. I do like that down there in the corner. In fact, I think I'm just going to glue this one down. I'm back! To just Yaya. Should have told her I'm at Art Before Breakfast. Call me later. So we're working on the third one, Big Mama. And I said before, and I don't think you saw it, I have a huge surprise for you. It'll be coming in the mail. And do not twist Big Mama's arm because she knows what it is. I had to show it to somebody. Okay, so do we like this so far? It needs some little fabric or lace or fibers. It needs something like that in here. So this was the first one we finished, Big Mama, and then this was the second one. It's got this little piece of lace dangling from it. You almost did tell her that. Call me later. That one's awful big. Let's see. Oh, I know what I have. Used to be my favorite lace to work with, and then I kind of stopped using it. Where'd it go? It's this one. How about if we put something like this right under where they are? I like it. I like it a lot. You see, you guys, sometimes I just make a decision. I don't wait to hear back. I just make that executive decision if I really, really, really like it. Oops. Hang on, I just lost my green scrap. I'll have to include that. That's a good idea. I'll have to throw that in the box with my surprise. But I do have a surprise for you. All right, so I'm going to put this right here. I'll take that glue off and take that glue off. And then I'm going to put this corner-wise, which is why I left a little extra. I'll cut that after I glue it, because I don't know exactly where I'm going to glue it. Okay, so it's got a little lace. It's got that little tag right above the lace, which I like. It's got this ticket and this little Timmy piece. It probably needs something up here at the top, wouldn't y'all say? I could put a word up there, or I have another stamp. That might be too much because I've kind of got my triangle of stamps here. So let's look at maybe a word. What? There's more? Yeah, it's going to be a surprise. Oh, that one says faithful friend, and they're sitting together. What? Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. All right, so I'm going to glue down just the guys, and then I'm not going to glue around the edges so I can tuck stuff in, and then she couldn't twist my arm. Oh, well, look back in your messages. You'll see it. I just sent it to you like yesterday, actually. Or maybe you didn't see it. Maybe you didn't see it. All right, so there's the guys. And then we're going to put the ticket. Go back and look in your messages, Mimi. I don't remember if you responded or not. I showed it to one other person, and I know that other person responded. There's that. And there's that. And then there's this. And then I better not have lost that word. I'm going to be really pissed if I lost it. Oh, Lordy, there it is. Oh, yeah, you got to look at it because it's pretty cool. I don't know if it's going to go in the mail today because I still need to do a little work on it, but it will go out soon. All right. This one just has a little extra glue on it. And get my glue eraser out later and go over that. Now I didn't really tuck this down, but I suppose I could stick a little glue under there. It's held up by the faithful friends. And then we just have to cut off. Actually, I don't know. Do I need to cut it off? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? Faithful friend. Ah ha ha, Mimi. Yes, you would. All right, guys. Tell me what you think. Should I cut off the lace and line them up, or should I leave it out a little bit? Maybe not quite that far, something like that. Oh, I used to have morning glories here, and we took out the garden area where they were, so I don't have them anymore. All right, well, nobody's saying anything. You think it's wonderful, Big Mama? Okay. Am I getting away from my symmetrical tendencies? You guys tell me, should we do one more or should we call it? It's an hour. One more or call it? Yeah, I've definitely got some little bits here I got to use my eraser on. Keep going. All right. Let's see, what did I do? There's those other ones. All right, one more. All right, so what shall we work on this time? I've got this snail. Let me put my laces back up here. I'm trying to put stuff back when I finish using it so I don't end up with everything on my desk at the end of the day. Okay, I've got more of these. I've got this little snail. I've got these, where'd they go? I've got the little poems. These don't need a lot of decorating, so there wouldn't be too much to those, but I have them. I was thinking I could even just use them as is and put them in a pocket because they've got a nice poem on them. Maybe stamp a number or something. The gnome doesn't need much. I have the flower. I have the snail. I have I have that one. I have that one. Some little butterfly ephemera. I've got these. So I'm trying to work just out of this little box that I found. I'm trying to keep it limited so I can use this stuff up. Some of it doesn't really need decorating. I've got this little piece that's got a 14 on it. I've got that. It's a frame. And I've got this front or back. All right, okay, what shall we use as our base? Not really feeling that. This one could be a possibility. This one could be a possibility. That doesn't need a whole lot. That's the same thing. That doesn't need a whole lot. Maybe just even a word and some fabric or something on it. This one could use a little more with the butterfly if we wanted to do it. These, I don't think. Or then we have all of these. We could pick another one of these and decorate. So you guys tell me. A, pick one of these frames. B, the barnwood. C, the striped one. Or D, the butterfly. You guys tell me which one you want to work on. Okay, Cheryl wants the butterfly. Big Mama says this C, so those two are in. Come on, Mimi, you got to put a vote in. Oops, you can't. The stack here is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. I want to see you do the contemporary vibe like this one. All right, come on, you guys. Big Mama, Mike, what do you want? All right, I need a tiebreaker. Come on, Mimi. I can't do modern contemporary. Help me get out of my box. Okay. Well, this doesn't have a whole lot of room to put a lot of stuff on it. We could do it, or I could do one of these and try to do something. I mean, I'm not quite sure what you mean by modern contemporary. I'm not sure what that actually means, but I'll take a stab at it. I'm going to try to keep these sort of in their respective go for the contemporary. Okay, give me some idea of what contemporary means to you. Bright colors, lots of pattern, flowers. What? I'm going to ink this up while you guys are thinking about that. What does modern contemporary mean to you? Yeah, and I've been doing that lately too, and I agree. Symmetrical, I can do that. I can do that. Okay, hang on. I have an idea. I don't think this is going to need a lot of stuff on it, but I have an idea. If I can find what I want to use. All right, let me see here what I did with ooh, I have something here I've never used. Let me just look real quick through this. This is rice paper. Ooh, we could do a clock. Ooh, there's some butterflies. Let's do, I don't know what I did. I have some rub-ons that I wanted to use, but I don't know what I did with them, is the problem. So I'm gonna go a different direction. Hey, I have this paper, and I have a ton of it. It's called Lokta paper. It's handmade in Tibet from the Lokta plant. It never sold really well, but I love it. I use it all the time. It's gold and a green, but I have so much of it. If I put for those of you who buy from me, if I put a little sheet of this in your box, would you use it? Would you like to have some? Oh, I don't need you to buy it. I just have a lot of it. Okay. So here we go. Here's what we're going to do with this. That's too big. That one's too big. I thought, oh, I do have smaller ones up here. So we might use a clock. This one has the colors that kind of match that. So if we do that, and then I have a skyscraper. I don't know. I might in one of my sticker books. Hang on. I've got this book. It's French. It's like a botanical book, but it's French. And so I think what I'm going to do is take out a piece of this. I don't know. What are you thinking with the Empire State Building? Flowers are not modern? Okay, well, let's put that away then. Let me get out my sticker book. Clocks are modern, though. So tell me the types of things that are modern to you. You said a building, all this stuff is pretty vintage. Animals? Oh, here's a steampunk fish. Is steampunk modern? I kind of like this guy. Probably too big for this, though. Yeah, he's too big for that spot. Clean straight lines. Oh, okay. You love steampunk. Clean straight lines. Those colors don't go at all. Clean straight lines. Oh, you know what I do have? Hang on a second. I do have something I can look at. I just want to look through here. Clean straight lines. Well, you got the lines on there, but I think a lot of this stuff in here is very vintage. And then I've also got the antiquarian. Let me just flip through this really quick. Big Ben, Big Ben. Great. You want Big Ben on there? Like, see, here's some lines and the star. I'm just flipping real quick to see, because I think there's some geometric patterns in here. I can go back and get that Big Ben if you like Big Ben. There's the Eiffel Tower. Too big. I thought there were some, maybe it's in the other one. I have another one of these, a different one. And maybe the geometric patterns are in there because I'm not seeing them in here. And I'm not seeing the other book right off the bat. So let's go back here. You want Big Ben? Let's find Big Ben. Whoops. Scattered those all over. This is a really cool book, Big Mama. There's a lot of stuff in here that are, you know, steampunk. It's called Loads of Ephemera, and it's not very expensive. I got it on Amazon. Okay, where was Big Ben? Big Ben. Let's see how Big Ben fits. Big Ben is a little tall. And see, I have this 14 on here, so I can't really, well, I could do it sideways. And then the 14 could be sideways. Do you like that? And then I could put this here. I could put something else over that. Yeah, this one is Loads of Ephemera. And I think it was only like $11. It really wasn't that much. And what I do is I'll pull stuff out and put it down on a piece of paper. In fact, that's what I'm going to do with this one. And then I'll fussy cut around it so that, because we all know the sticker stuff doesn't really stick. And then I can cut off the white borders when I do that as well. And usually I glue it on here, but I'm going to take off a good bit of this border, most of it. But I got that on Amazon, Big Mama. I'm just going to take that off. All right. And then I'm supposing that if we're going clean lines, we've got this Big Ben sticker, that Big Ben, because Big Ben's black and white. Yeah, I'm just not sure. I think modern means different things to different people. And so I'm not sure, and maybe I don't want that. Maybe I want, hang on, I've got something over here I think I want. Let's see. All right, we could do a real clean line behind. Yeah, it doesn't fit that way. We could do a clean line behind the Eiffel Tower. It barely fits, so I could do it, you know, partially. But I could use the red that matches the red there. It matches the red there. So I've got the dark red. I've got the lighter red, which I'm not as fond of. And then I've got a dark blue that almost looks black, but I think it's got to be. Uh, 5 minutes or less on TikTok. Do you know I've never even been on TikTok ever? I am so old fashioned. I am so old fashioned. Actually, I think I'm going to do a couple of different things with this. So I'm going to put this on here like this, kind of coming down at the bottom. And then I have another color over here that I want to get. And I can't see me, Mike, ever doing anything in 5 minutes or less. Ever. The only thing I can do in 5 minutes or less is throw the dishes in the dishwasher so I can get back down to my craft room. That's about the only thing. Yeah, they do come up as YouTube shorts. Okay, so we're going to put, actually on this side, so I'm going to go, so how about these for some clean lines? And I'm actually going to take a little bit off the bottom. I'm going to follow the same lines, but I'm going to make it a little bit shorter so it fits better. So how about this? We've got this green piece in the back, or brown piece in the back. Then we've got the red. And then we can put something out here. How about that? Is that clean and modern enough? I think it might be. We have a lot of August birthdays in my family. My son and I are just a few days apart in August. And one of my granddaughters was born in August. All right. The 12th. That's the other thing I want to do is make a birthday calendar for everybody because I can't remember stuff. Okay, let's do that. I did ink it up a little, which I guess ages it, but it also provides like shadow too, so it doesn't have to be an aging thing. I like to put, if you guys haven't noticed, I like to put shadows in my pieces. I mean, I think it just helps them stand out, makes them look like, so I may go around and put a little shadow around the Big Ben. If I do, I'll show it to you tomorrow when we come on. My birthday is August 5th, granddaughter's August 15th and 27th. My son is the 1st. Mine is the 12th. And then my granddaughter's is the 6th. I was going to say something and it slipped my mind. Now that's a sign of getting old. I'm going to put it down just a little bit, offset it. So I've got a little at the top and a little at the bottom. All right, and I'm going to put this down. Yeah, a lot of, well, if you go back 9 months, it's like the dead of the winter, so. And I was a surprise baby when my parents were in high school, so. I've got that on top of being an August baby. I'm an oops baby. Okay, so there we go. We've got that little 14 over there. Now I just need something here. Something that maybe will go across. About. Nope, it's too much in line with that. I need it kind of longer. And this stuff all looks really vintage. This is not our modern stuff. What about something here? What about a 1, 2, 3, 4 across the bottom there? No, it all looks very symmetrical. And I can't deal with that symmetrical anymore. I've been trained. Yeah, that is a story, isn't it? And I only found out when I found my birth certificate that my parents had. I never knew. And then I started doing the math. based on how old my parents were. And uh, yeah. How about that? I'm going to glue that down because I kind of like it. I like geometric shapes. And I didn't ink this up because I think it would make them look too aged, and we're trying to do modern. I know, when I confronted them with it, I mean, they didn't deny it. They couldn't deny it. And also based on their wedding date. My mom did not graduate high school because she got married, and back in those days, you couldn't be in high school if you were pregnant. And so she did not graduate. My dad had already graduated, and then he went to work in the foundry with my grandpa, but then he didn't like that, so he went and joined the army. Okay, there you go. Is that modern? Modern enough? What do you think, Big Mama? Do you like? All right, it's an hour and 26 minutes, so I am going to call this because I got to get in that metal studio. So let's look at what we did today. It's modern, but do you like it? It's not, I mean, it's okay. I like this grungy stuff better, but with those lines that were already on it, it really does make it. And I think I may go around the Eiffel Tower and put some shadowing around it to make it stand out a little. Not the Eiffel Tower, the Big Ben. All right, so we made that one. Front of a card for a man's birthday card or something. Oh, there you go. That's a good idea. Made faithful friends. I really like that one. This was the first one, very simple, joyful. And then we did this one with the squirrel and the little dangle, and I used some of that rusty paper towel and some little Timmy things. And there's that one. So we got 4 pieces done today. That's actually pretty good. Great job on all. Thank you. It was fun. I like being challenged, making new things, and and I like hanging out with you ladies. So, all right, well, I'm going to call it a day because I do need to get some other stuff done here today. I've got to make some jewelry. If I get some stuff finished today, I'll show you tomorrow when we come on. I'm going to clean up this mess, put everything away, and then I'm moving over to the metal studio. So I hope you all have a wonderful day and know that I love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.